Okay, the game that I want to do, I was gonna do Steelers and Chargers, but I'm not gonna do it. Um,
Oh, no, what for
I'll
some...
do, I'll do Dallas and Jets.
How do I go to... For some reason, the chats aren't coming up. Creator dashboard, there
For
we
the
go.
live stream.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to put the chats over here. Okay. Where are they? There we go. Get the Twitch chat going.
What's up, guys?
Jesus Christ,
Yes,
holy fuck.
yes.
What
That was just really loud.
are you talking? Me?
Yeah,
My
not
I
you.
didn't
bad,
think it was loud. I'm just pumped.
dude. You saw the chat, dude. I've been up since like yesterday. I haven't slept yet,
Are you serious?
dude. I slept for 13 hours yesterday. It was insane. I don't even know how I did that.
So then to remedy that, you didn't sleep tonight then,
No, I'm
and
so
you're
fucked.
drunk.
So probably I'm gonna end up falling asleep around 12, and I'm gonna like sleep until like Sunday night football. Which will probably be to my benefit because the games are fucking trash. So whatever.
Alright.
Curtis Samuel scored a touchdown.
Please tell me it was thrown to him.
Nope.
So,
it was another round.
Oh
So,
my god.
How about CMC guys in my dynasty, right?
Oh my god, that's pretty good. Alright,
I'll give you Chris Carson.
We'll keep, if you guys are watching, we'll keep you updated on the games going on. But
the game.
the quote unquote game going on between Tampa and Carolina.
God, dude, Jameis is so. What the fuck happened? Like week 2 when they played the Carolina Panthers, like everyone on NFL Network, oh look at these awesome Jameis passes, and now it's just like 3 turnovers in one half.
That's why I thought that the Rams, whenever they were playing the Bucks, the spread was like -6, and I was like, oh my god, like I'm gonna smack the fuck out of that. Like Jameis is not good. They're gonna get pressure on him. They're gonna make him make mistakes. And then Jameis lit the world on fire, like against the Rams.
Yeah,
He's the most unpredictable like person in fantasy.
It's because
you know what he
Carolina...
reminds me of? Like a couple years ago with Andy Dalton. When like Andy Dalton was like super hot and then super cold. Like that's like Jameis, but that's Jameis all the time. Like does he have crab legs? I don't know. If he has crab legs, he's fucking on fire. If he doesn't, he's garbage.
Little bit of melted butter on his fingers.
All right.
I haven't done any planning for this, so please don't ask me to do a game.
All right. The first game we're going to talk about is Malcolm Brown. So.
Oh my! What about Darrell Henderson, dude? Like, what if he just like I don't know?
He's the play.
He's not the play at all. Are you kidding me?
I don't know, but like, just what if, dude?
What? Yeah. What if they give it to Darrell Henderson, they're not going to get any yards on the ground because Darrell Henderson isn't a good running back.
But didn't they? Sean McVay says something. He wants to scheme Henderson, right? That was a sleeper update.
The sleeper update.
He said that they have depth.
That was fake news.
Yeah,
fuck,
dude.
Dude.
It was like Nikhil saying that he didn't say Keenan.
Dude, oh my god, oh my god, and AJ, dude, I wish I could send you like this chat, dude. It's so funny.
What happened?
So, this is a three-player keeper league, and the one guy has Will Fuller and Deshaun Watson, and
okay.
Matt has Keenan Allen, and I was super duper like even though I'm blasted right now, I was yesterday, dude. I was unbelievably blasted, sending out like god trades to like trade rate myself, and no one took any of them. Like I sent Zeke for Bell straight up, and they didn't take it. I also said,
Wow.
yeah, and it didn't get right, dude. Like, I would even when I woke up the next day, I'm like, this trade's still pending. Like, what the fuck? And then I sent Aaron Jones and Calvin Ridley for Deshaun Watson, and Aaron Jones is a 16th round keeper, and it didn't get fucking accepted, dude. Like, I'm just like, what the.
That
What
one, if you would have sent me that one for literally anybody on my team, I would have accepted just on the principle of
Like-
my team would be stacked next year with like
Yeah,
Aaron
like-
Jones and Nick
Like,
Chubb.
but like, dude, like, it doesn't make sense, dude. Like, no one, like, I don't know. I don't
You
know
got
what's going on
lucky
that
is
week,
what
dude.
happened.
Yeah, I got
You got
lucky that I
lucky.
was so blasted that no one wanted to accept my trades because they're like, oh, dude, Tony knows something, dude.
All right, let's get into it. So, Malcolm Brown, would you start him though? I have him in a couple leagues.
You got to. I mean, well, according to Matt, you're the one who says that the fucking Niners have a shit fucking run defense,
They
right?
do. They do. I would start
They,
them.
they do.
They do. They are doo-doo. Literally.
I spent too much money on the fucking Niners defense to agree with that. So no.
Oh,
I spent $13 on the Niners defense and they keep so.
quick update before we get into it. Tyreek Hill is active. Jalen Ramsey is out, and Hollywood Brown
What?
is out.
Ramsey's out.
Yeah, he said, "Screw you, Jacksonville. I still want to be traded."
He had a heart-to-heart with the fucking owner too, and he's still. God damn.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
that's interesting. Like, when is he gonna play like for the rest of the season if he's still on the Jags?
Honestly, that just makes like the ownership look bad though, because he was like, Ramsey's gonna play this week.
I think
No,
that's
he
his goal
doesn't.
is to make them look bad, so they trade him. Like he's trying to pull an AB without going full AB.
Yeah, he doesn't want to go full AB. You never go full AB.
No, never go full AB. All right, but finally, let's talk about Malcolm Brown. 12 minutes in, I have him in a couple leagues. I'm only playing him in one because the other leagues I got him. The reason I got him is because people are tacos and my team's already stacked. So in Dynasty, though, I'm very excited. I think if you were able to pick him up and you're in a situation where you were going to start like Pam Barber or some crap running back like that, we saw quite a few players in the Fantasy Boys League who I would definitely be starting Malcolm Brown over everybody else they have. Treat him as a RB2, like a solid starting RB2. I think 10 to 15 points.
Yeah, he's definitely top 24, no doubt, especially just the upside of touchdown. I mean, the involvement, it has to. What are they going to do? Like, they have to run the ball at least like 20 times.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's very touchdown dependent, but he has like 2 touchdown upside.
I don't think he's.
I don't think he's
touchdown-
dependent because Gurley's completely out. I mean, well, no, I see what you're saying because there was that one
Gurley's
week where-
Gurley's kind of touchdown
that
dependent.
Gurley had like 5 carries for 2 touchdowns that one, and like if you take that out, that doesn't make a difference.
Okay. Let's back up though. If we're gonna say running backs are touchdown dependent, the only guys who are not are literally Christian McCaffrey and Dalvin Cook right now, and maybe Zeke. Are the only people
You're
who
wrong.
Who else gets enough yards to not be dependent on
Le'Veon
touchdown?
Bell gets all the yards for that entire team.
Yeah, that Le'Veon Bell too.
Sony Michelle has proven to me he's not touchdown dependent because he ain't got shit and he's been getting yards.
Sonny Michelle did have like an okay game.
And
without
he,
a
dude,
touchdown.
But that's
it's
only
2
one
weeks in
game.
a row. It's 2 weeks in a row. He hasn't got a touchdown, but he's got yards. This like sucks.
Leonard Fournette is
Yeah.
not touchdown dependent. He only
Okay.
has 1 touchdown on the
There's
year.
a
So
lot of players.
we've listed 5 though, realistically, because
At
Sonny
least.
Michelle, you're not happy with his first 3 weeks without touchdowns.
I'm not
Again,
happy with Chris Godwin right now with 5 fucking points. I'll tell you that.
I didn't start Mike Evans, so I knew he was going to be the primary one today. I started Larry Fitzgerald over him. against Atlanta.
He was like 6 for 60, and I'm like, fuck, dude, like that's not good for God.
Oh man! All right, moving on. Stephon Diggs. I don't know if this is a true
Oh,
start
I
sit
love
question,
I love Diggs this week.
but I think Diggs explodes. I want to
Yeah.
bring him in here just to say I would put him in your DFS lineup on top of you guys are probably already starting him if you have him.
Trade for him before your fucking week starts. Like
Ooh,
anyone
trade
here
for
that
him
can
right
still,
now.
right now, dude, do it. and then trade back right after because he's gonna be garbage after.
I don't think
So
that's-
like just get this week, trade him away, and you're gonna be fucking solid.
What do you think, AJ?
Dude, yeah, like I totally get it. Right.
Like, I feel like-
and I don't think that he can't not have a good week, but like I'm so sick and tired of like betting on Stephon Diggs this season that like if it happens, I'm gonna like just like from afar just be like good for you, but I am gonna have no part of the roll of those dice. But I can see it for sure.
What
And it
happened?
wouldn't surprise me because Stephon Diggs is fucking good. But
I'm just gonna say it. If he doesn't do good this week, drop him for Jamison Crowder if he's on your waivers. Like if he doesn't do good this week, just fucking
Tony
drop.
just said buy him low. This is it, and then he said also just drop him.
Yeah, if he doesn't do good this week, like it's over, dude. Like there's zero hope for that fucking. There's zero hope for Stephon Diggs if he doesn't do good this week.
But,
Like,
I mean,
you're fucked if you have him on your roster.
I think Tony's right though because like the one
Like does it? Like you're fucked. Like it's just straight up, dude.
This
Like
is-
you're
Yeah, it's just
the best
the way that
matchup
they
you
play
could hope
football
for.
this year. Yeah.
It's gonna be like they should throw the ball because they don't have any corners or safeties or decent cover linebackers, and they
But,
are
like,
gonna,
Very good at, and they're good
No,
at
I
stopping
know
the run.
you guys. Yeah, you guys are better at the stats. They're like the best team against running backs, aren't they? Like
they are
Yeah,
they're the best.
They're top 3.
yeah,
If not the best. Yeah.
this is not a week. Like I don't say bench Cook, but if you have like, oh, this guy's playing like a really shit fucking run deep, like definitely play him probably over Dalvin Cook. Just
I
saying.
don't think you can sit Dalvin Cook because even against
Yeah,
Chicago,
but
who
you
like
Season
can't-
one, you can't. But in DFS, I would not buy
yeah.
him.
No, dude. It's,
the thing
yeah,
is
it's a trap.
Philadelphia's it's not like they're great at run deep, but it's not one of
What do you
those
mean?
all-time defenses where it's gonna be like
Haven't they've only given up like 40 or 30 yards to a running back
Dude,
the entire
they are
like
swarming on the ground. Like they are imposing.
it's really
against the
yeah.
run. They are an absolute pass funnel. It is so bizarre.
but the thing is,
Someone pull up stats, like I
I'm
guarantee you,
going
dude.
to.
Yeah, someone pull up stats, like I guarantee you, like even starting Cook is a trap play. Like I know you're like, oh, start your studs, like they're the best, but like there are some weeks, dude, where you're just
But the thing is, I probably would.
you
You
probably
said
don't have anybody obviously to replace Dalvin Cook with. I'm just saying if you do, this is the week you bench Dalvin Cook. That's not a bye week.
But wouldn't you have done that versus Chicago and Dalvin ended
No.
up with 20 points?
No, Chicago is overrated against the run.
Well, now they are. They're allowing.
What do you mean now?
Well, Jacobs destroyed them in it. Like
Yeah,
yeah.
fucking a rookie just like dad dicked them, dude. Come on.
They're allowing 3.3 yards an attempt, 3 TDs, and 315 yards this season.
The Eagles.
Yeah. So, obviously that's horrible. But what I'm saying is it's not like an all-time defense where I'm feeling like, okay, there's
Well, it's
no way.
obviously not like 2015 Jaguar or whatever fucking
Because
year it
listen,
was. Where
listen who they've played. Washington Redskins. All right. They don't have a fucking run.
the Adrian Peterson go shut down.
Atlanta
Shut down.
Atlanta Falcons. Their offensive line. is
Devonta Freeman, who you were super high on, shut down.
I was, and now I'm not.
Keep going.
Detroit Lions.
Carry on Johnson, who you're super high on, shut down.
Green Bay Packers.
Aaron Jones, who you're super high on,
Aaron
shut down.
Aaron Jones had 2 TDs that game, so I was super happy. I don't know
Yeah,
what you're talking-
two TDs from
Yeah,
the 1
13
yard line.
Exactly.
13 rush attempts for 21 yards.
Yep, and he
Two
still had a
touchdowns.
great week. So that's why wouldn't Dalvin Cook get that? If they get in the red zone, they're just gonna hand it
Dude,
off to him.
because Kirk Cousins is throwing the fucking ball, dude.
All right, and then the Jets game.
And I can't even say anything because I have Kirk Cousins started as my quarterback.
I do
in
too.
one league.
I have him in multiple leagues. All right, going back after our argument on that, LaShawn McCoy. Do you play him?
No. I am starting him in the Dynasty League and I feel fucking terrible about it. It's not even funny how bad I feel about it.
About starting with Sean McCoy?
I kind of feel good about
It
it.
feels terrible.
He got
What makes
dropped.
you feel bad about it?
Dude, he got two touch it. He touched the ball 2 fucking times last.
Yeah, but that was very, very weird as far as game script
I don't know
goes
about you
last week.
guys, but like when you check your testicles, like you touch one ball each, and that's what LaShawn McCoy did for a fucking hour, dude. Like he literally did a cancer check with the fucking ball. So like, no, I
It
feel
also doesn't
terrible.
help. It also doesn't help that the goat Damian Williams is active, and
Yeah,
he's
dude,
gonna
Tyreek
be on
Hill's
the field
back.
splitting. Yep.
Dude, they're gonna be. I think they're gonna just like showcase Tyreek Hill this week, which I
It's
hope.
yeah. I don't think he's a decoy. I think that he's like ready to make noise. Like
Yeah.
this is a bounce back game at home. It's gonna be a
Even though
different game.
people are like, "Oh, the
Houston,
Chiefs at home, Tyreek Hill is not good," I think he just goes fucking ham.
but I think Houston's defense
It's
allows
a pass week.
Yeah,
It's a
but
pass week. Houston's better at the run than the pass. Change my mind right now, Matt.
at what defense or offense?
Off on defense. Houston can't stop the pass. They can stop the run. Change my mind right now. Go.
I'm too
I'm not gonna
tired
try.
to.
There you go. See,
They also can't
AJ
stop
gets-
the run. Never mind. Yeah, you can. Teams just have to pass against Houston because they're scoring so many points. That's the only.
Also, shout out to Sammy Watkins for actually stepping on the field last week and pulling his hand. So,
He hit one blade of grass and was like, mm-mm.
like, oh, this is the inbound. Oh fuck, coach, I'm out. Take me out.
All right. We're gonna move on to, well, the other part
God,
of this question.
what is this?
Would you start Byron Pringle, Demarcus Robinson, or Mecole Hardman? Would you start any of them?
Demarcus Robinson, if I had the choice, I guess. If I had to pick one.
Would you? But if you had the other ones, would you start them?
I don't think I could start Mecole Hardman because I think Tyreek Hill literally just takes him out of the lineup.
I can see that.
Pringle, I think, is kind of like the Sammy Watkins replacement. And I think actually Demarcus Robinson actually has his own role in that offense. That's my view.
They're just so. All these guys are just so similar, and I don't know. Now that Hill's back and Kelsey is gonna continue to get his targets, it's a dart throw on any of these guys. I would prefer not to start any of them. If I had to choose one to start, I guess it would be Demarcus Robinson. He seems like the highest on this pecking order. Then Mecole, and then Pringle. I don't think just because Pringle had a good week that Reed is going to put him in the lineup. That just doesn't seem like the thing Andy Reid does.
I agree with AJ, unfortunately, but I do think Pringle's the best player out of the three. I really do. I loved him in college, and he looked
I
great.
wonder if that has to do with your dynasty ownership, but
No, well, that's why I picked him up in Dynasties, because I think he's a great player. And then when you watch last week, you see how Demarcus Robinson and Mecole Hardman are good at literally just sprinting down the field.
I
Pringle
just
can
feel
run
like
a route.
I feel like Pringle's the Sammy Watkins. I don't know.
No, I agree with that too. I just don't know.
Which actually does prove your point that Pringle will probably have. So I'm an idiot for contesting.
Exactly. I think he's the Sammy Watkins replacement. I can see why you'd feel more comfortable with DeMarcus and Mecole, and then Andy Reid just not playing them. But
Mecole, no, don't play this week if Hill's active. Like I think he goes straight to the bench and punt. Like that's I think Mecole Hardman's role when Hill's active.
All right. Well, the one thing we didn't really do this week is prepare for games. It's been an odd week.
Dude, I got 8 minutes to prepare for games. That's not fair.
I didn't put up the thing in time. The stupid game in the morning. I've been sick. On top of,
watching Jameis Winston just throw fucking picks all day.
Yeah, it's made me throw up a couple times. I couldn't get to the computer. But we can quickly go through a couple of games. I mean, we can roundtable discuss my favorite game of the week.
How about we discuss the fact that I couldn't trade my Zeke for fucking Le'Veon for some bullshit reason. That's mind blowing to me.
Just be glad.
Just be
I
happy.
should be glad, but
Zeke's gonna be fine. All right, Washington versus Miami. I'm so excited about this game, and I think Terry McLaurin's gonna score 45 points.
yeah, Scary Terry is the play. They're super pumped though about Adrian Peterson like doing something at 35, but I don't fucking know, dude. Like, there's kids in the crowd. He just might run over and just start beating them. So
Oh god. There is a celebration for children like cancer patients at halftime.
oh my god.
But regardless, we're all gonna
Oh,
start.
Keenum's playing though. He might be a good quarterback play.
I think Keenum's a good quarterback play. I think Terry's a wide receiver, like wide receiver 1 or 2 on the week. But on the other side, first, would you start Preston Williams and Devontae Parker? And second, do you guys think they're gonna have like huge weeks?
I'm starting Williams because I have to, and I think he's the best wide receiver option on that team. I'm also starting Josh Rosen in a league because I have to.
Whoa.
And I don't feel great about it, but the Redskins are just so fucking terrible.
Sure,
And
they're terrible.
as are the Miami Dolphins, that whatever, I think you should probably bet the over on this game. Whatever the fuck it is, just bet the over. I
I
don't
think
know.
it's like
Oh, yeah.
41.
Oh yeah, I'm smashing the over.
Yeah, smash the over on that, dude. Like, there's no way either one of these defenses could stop fucking anything.
Yeah, but also, it's risky to bet on like two bad teams to score a lot of points, even though both defenses are trash. It's still a little risky, but I think that if anyone scores points this week,
It's Albert Wilson.
I think it. Why is everybody? I've seen so many people trying to like push the good word of Albert Wilson on me. Can you?
Oh, is
try
he
and put
playing?
any
Yeah, he's
insight
playing.
on this?
Oh, dude.
Because last year he had like the highest yards per, or like the yards after the catch in the
As
entire league, and he
someone
played
who,
half the year.
As someone who's had him this year, he played one quarter and pulled his calf that he already hurt. So fuck that.
I don't know, man. I just
I don't trust people with leg injuries that are supposed to be explosive because they just explode their ligaments. So yeah, no.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, no, I wouldn't start him this week. But the reason people are
He
excited
is
about him,
definitely an ad though. Like, I could see like.
I'm glad I have him in Dynasty.
Also, he thing here is he already had his bye week, so he is like a plug and play if he is actually good for the rest of the season. Which is why I like trading for Bell, even though no one will do me Le'Veon Bell trade, no matter how bad of a trade I offer my, because he already had his bye week. So whatever.
All right, so we talked about that game a little bit. Another game that I find interesting that we haven't really touched on the players is the Dallas Jets game. With Sam Darnold coming back, are you guys gonna play Robbie Anderson and Crowder?
Playing Crowder, dude. I mean,
what about 9 target getter Demarius Thomas? 9 targets.
Not with
last
Sam
week.
Darnold.
yeah, Crowder's the play at wide receiver, I think, for right now, and Robbie Anderson could be good, but
Robbie
Like,
Anderson just like, when's he gonna? We always have this like super high hope for Robbie Anderson to develop, but he hasn't had too much opportunity this year. Maybe by the end of the season, Robbie Anderson kind of comes into his own. But this week, I'm not counting on it. But
what do you mean we like?
I feel like last year he was coming into it, and then Sam Darnold just started macking on like high school girls and got in. So
I don't know. I just think it's because when you watch him play, he's always so open. He's so explosive, and it seems like Sam Darnold's getting comfortable throwing to him. He's kind of like Will Fuller. Like AJ, you were like, you guys gotta keep playing Will Fuller. You gotta keep playing. It's the same thing with Robbie Anderson. Eventually,
Huh?
he's gonna
And I
break
wonder,
out.
and I wonder what happened with Will Fuller.
Exactly, that's gonna happen with Robbie one game.
He doesn't get to play the Falcons every week. Is that what happened?
Yeah, that's
Let's
unfortunate.
see. I mean, like, dude, the targets that Robbie gets compared to the targets that Fuller gets,
They're the same targets. They're 40 yards down the field. Those are like the only targets
but
Robbie gets.
but the volume isn't the same.
No, because he had Luke Falk at quarterback for 5 games.
That is true.
Luke Falk physically can't throw the ball 40 yards down the
No,
field.
no relation to Marshall Falk, unfortunately.
Okay, we got a question before we get into the which has better or who has a better week. This person said traded Diggs and Cohen for James White and Mike Williams PPR. What do you think?
What was the trade? Tariq Cohen and who?
Stephon Diggs for James White and Mike Williams.
I like it. I like it for getting James White.
Yeah,
Yeah, for
I
PPR
think
leagues.
White is probably the best player in that trade at this.
At this point, exactly. PPR's, it's so weird. James White in standard is literally useless, and then PPR he's like a top 15 running back.
But what's gonna happen is Diggs is gonna go off this week, so you're gonna feel really bad about your. But the rest of the season, you're gonna be like, wow, I got James White for Stephon Diggs, so you'll be fine.
I think that's a
I
very
traded
good
Diggs this week too, so
You traded it this week. That's why I
Yes.
don't understand trading Diggs this week because there's
Yeah,
no way
this
he
is
does
the
that.
one week he's gonna have value, like amazing value.
Oh, something just happened. Did Kyle Allen just throw a touchdown?
I don't know. I have him. I'm starting him in one league, so I hope he did.
Oh yeah, he did. Sweet.
Curtis Samuel, let's go, son.
I'm glad I'm not playing Curtis Samuel. I'm playing DJ Ward, even though he's having an okay week.
Kyle Allen's got 2 touchdowns and
That's-
200 yards. Holy shit, dude!
I'm
Cam's
gonna need
done,
it to
dude.
beat John.
Unironically, actually.
Yeah, somehow that team ended up being okay. All right, moving on to who has a better week. We got first one high-powered quarterbacks. We got the Watson Mahomes matchup, and I threw in Matt Ryan in there because
Why?
he's playing Arizona and his defense is going to give up so many yards that he's going to have to throw the ball. I honestly think the reason I threw him in there is I honestly think Matt Ryan has the best week out of these 3.
Ooh.
Whew, that is hot. That is
That's
hot.
a
I mean,
take.
Mahomes is hobbled. But the real question here is why isn't Mitch Trubisky in this conversation since Watson and Mahomes were drafted later?
Tony Trollface today.
Oh my god. It's not only drafted later, nobody traded up their entire next year's draft to grab either of them. It's crazy.
Yeah, I know, that's fucked up.
Anyway, what do you guys think? I'm picking Matt Ryan with my hot ass take.
Yeah, against the
I'm
Cardinals.
gonna take Mahomes at home. Sorry.
Yeah, mine's between Matt Ryan and Watson, but I just think because the way the Cardinals play it, Matt Ryan's probably.
Oh, there we go. AJ, you ended up with the hot take, picking somehow Patrick Mahomes at home against a horrible pass defense. I think all 3 of them are gonna be
Like all 3 of them are gonna be fine.
Yeah. I also don't agree. Tony said earlier like he might sleep through some of the games because they're gonna be crap, but I'm actually
No,
like
I was talking about the late games.
Oh, yeah, you're right about that one. Okay. never mind.
Because I'll probably make it through the morning games, and I'm just gonna out
I
cold.
don't know. I think Atlanta, Arizona is gonna be fun to watch.
I think so too.
Yeah, I mean you're not wrong, but it's fun to watch
hope
if you hate
so.
defense.
Yeah.
Like if
Yeah.
you don't like
Tony's
defense,
a big defense guy, you know.
yeah, I like those schemes. Shout out to Rex Ryan.
All right, so recap: AJ's going Mahomes, Tony and I going Matt Ryan. So the running backs, I got Malcolm Brown,
Ooh.
Mark Ingram, and Chris Carson. Who has the best week?
Dude, I think Mark Ingram might.
Yeah, that's my call too.
Who are they? They're playing
I don't
Cincinnati.
know. I just feel-
They're
I
playing the
think Mark
Bengals.
Ingram- yeah, I think Mark Ingram might have like a missing week, dude.
For
Holy
some
shit.
reason, I thought they were playing
No,
Like
they're
when I
playing-
put this down, I was thinking they played Jacksonville this week, but I realized they obviously don't.
my God.
I'm going Mark Ingram.
Yeah, Mark Ingram. That's pretty straightforward.
Okay. No analysis needed. I do think Malcolm Brown has a good week. Chris Carson actually disappoints a little bit against Cleveland. I think Russell Wilson's going to throw for 7 touchdowns.
Dude, this is gonna be one of those games where Baker comes back to life because everyone hates the Browns.
Oh yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
This is the bounce back week for the Browns where people are like, "Oh, dude, the Browns are good again," and then next week they bet on the Browns and they lose all their money. That's what's gonna happen.
Everyone, and I mean like not just you, everyone is saying like this is the bounce back week for the Browns, coming off getting embarrassed on prime time.
Seattle's
They're at
defense
home.
isn't good.
Yeah, that's the other problem.
That's another thing they say. The Seattle defense isn't good.
It's
you
in
know, and
Cleveland,
You're
right?
setting this up like you're gonna
It's a
disagree.
Cleveland game, right?
It's Cleveland, right? The spread
Seattle can't
is
play on
only
the road.
-2.
Russell
Dude,
Wilson
no.
isn't that good. He just
Yeah,
has
yeah,
a
in
miracle
Seattle,
walk.
they're trying-
Fucking rushed
No,
up.
dude, I'm not betting on the Browns, man. Like everyone is.
No,
only-
I'm not
I'm not
betting
betting
on
on
the
them
Browns.
winning the game. I'm betting them though on Baker having a
I
30-point
think they
game.
cover. I think the Browns cover.
What's the spread?
I don't know, but they cover it because I picked that on the pick'em week.
It's Browns right now. Depending on when you bet or what you bet, it's Browns +2 right now.
Yeah, I'm sure the Browns cover at
Yeah,
home.
that's a lot of points.
It opened up with Browns -2.
Dude, it's a Chubb game though. This is definitely a Chubb game. Not
He just
not a
says
Baker
definitely
game.
Baker game. I think that's
Even
both.
if I said that I was lying earlier, it's definitely a Chubb game.
Chubb might be game flow proof.
My whole thing
He
is I
is.
don't think Chris Carson has a good week. That's the only thing I'm going to say for sure. I think Russell Wilson's going to throw the shit out of the ball, and there's no reason to run.
Throw the shit to Chris Carson out the ball.
Maybe.
Because that's what he does.
Gonna have like 10 catches for 5 yards.
I'm shocked that him and Penny are playing. Those two like to get hurt just looking at practice.
I heard they Rochambeau for who's going to be hurt.
All right, we're moving on to wide receivers. We got Scary Terry, Adam Thielen, Larry Fitzgerald.
I'm going Scary Terry. Called it. Marking my flag.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited to see Scary Terry do his thing again. It's hard not to.
So
it's hard to think that he won't.
Who's the secondary for the Miami Dolphins?
Oh, dang.
Well, it's
Yeah,
not
well,
Xavier
there we go.
Howard.
Good luck.
Yeah. Dare Ogungabowale is going off.
Dare
Dare.
Ogunbowale.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's a
sure.
breakout game.
It's a breakout game. He's got 4 points now.
Should have been Bruce Anderson.
Oh my god. Anyway, I'm gonna go against the grain, even though I really like Terry McLaurin. I think Larry Fitzgerald has an incredible week.
That was my second pick. I would rank it Terry, Fitz, and then
Oh, geez. I think Terry Thielen then Fitz. I mean, the Philadelphia secondary is not good, and I know you guys are putting Thielen last because you think this is Diggs' week, but
No,
I think this is.
No, AJ. I think Thielen has such a floor this week is 17 points. Because
who in PPR 0.5.
0.5.
Wow.
No, I'll go PPR. Because he has the high this year. He has I think the highest success rate against man coverage, and the Eagles play a ton of man with horrible cornerbacks. So
Pretty bold.
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't think he gets the touchdowns this week. I think Diggs is going to open up the defense.
I agree, but I still am going Scary Terry.
Yeah.
Number one.
I'm going Fitz. AJ, you going Thielen?
No, I think Scary Terry.
Damn it! I want to see you go a different one. All right, makes sense. Last, these are you guys got about an hour left to pick up a tight end if one of your guys has a bye, mainly Darren Waller. Would you pick up
I'm just
Jason,
leaving I'm taking a 0. Don't mean to flex.
Jason Wood, Gerald Everett, or Hunter Henry? For some reason, you have an open roster spot, and you get to put one on your team. Which guy are you going with having the best week?
Everett. He's been the tight end one the last 2 weeks, right?
He's had back-to-back good weeks. For me, I love the Steelers, but I think that Hunter Henry can do some damage this week against the Steelers. I think they're going to be passing the ball a lot 'cause I think the game is going to be close, and I just think Hunter Henry is good, and I'll take Hunter Henry over Everett and Witten just based on name value.
I'm gonna go Jason Wynn on that one. I think he has a good week.
Maybe.
I mean, I guess yes.
Nah, I disagree.
I'm not betting on it.
Everett's the play. Changed my mind. You can't.
Yeah, we know we can't.
I don't think anything is changing anything right now about you, Tony, except like
For
a
some
lot of coffee and water.
dude, I'm running on zero coffee. I don't know how I'm doing. It's amazing.
Let's talk some abstract thoughts here. All right. Would you guys rather have
abstract.
Deshaun Watson or Keenan Allen in a PPR 6-point throwing TD league?
2 QB league, right?
2
right?
QB.
Hold
Deshaun
on, you said a
Watson.
lot. Deshaun Watson or who?
Or Keenan
Keenan Allen.
Allen.
In 6-point all touchdown, 1 PPR, but 2 QB league. I think I'd rather have Deshaun Watson, especially with Melvin Gordon coming back. But Matt's over here trying to bait the fucking top. Come on.
Oh man, no, that's fine. That's fine. I can see arguments.
Imagine offering Aaron Jones and Calvin Ridley for Deshaun Watson and getting rejected.
I mean, maybe at worst I could see him replying and asking for a QB back, but like,
yeah, I was like, dude, I'll even throw in Andy Dalton because it was like, and he was just like, I don't know, we'll work on it.
All right, what is this 3-way trade? Anyway, all right.
I don't know. Apparently, I'm only able to trade apparently when I'm fucking blasted out of it, so.
All right, we guys didn't do a DFS show again for the second week in a row because we suck. Yeah, we're gonna create 2 lineups right now as a team.
Oh,
we're gonna create a tournament lineup right now.
Oh my god! Let me go look at fucking DraftKings.
You want to know who's a great tournament play?
What we're doing
Deshaun
the lineup,
Watson?
so tell us.
The Bengals defense.
What?
They are priced at 1,700 on DraftKings. They are not going to get negative points today. It's not happening. It's going to be a low-scoring game. They're going to hit their value at 1,700 without Hollywood Brown on the Ravens.
Can I disagree with you?
1,700?
Say no, then he has no power.
That's true. One thing that has been in tournaments that has been very relevant the past few weeks is getting a defense that actually scores points.
AKA getting New England, who isn't on the slate.
No, I'm not necessarily. The Eagles scored 33, right? Like the
Bengals. But the only bad quarterbacks that like you do that against the Dolphins. The Dolphins are playing the Redskins.
Let's build the team first and then see how much
I like the
we
Jets
have left for DSC.
1,500.
All right,
just because they're gonna shit the bed, the Cowboys.
Oh yeah, no, I actually would like them over the Bengals.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You think
the Bengals defense is horrible?
Also, the Jaguars. I think the Jaguars can get the pressure on Ted to razzle them up. They're at 22 though.
But Jalen Ramsey not being there is kind of. All right.
Who?
What QB do we want to go with? We got Mahomes at 7,500, Jackson 6,900, Watson 6,700. I'm thinking Matt Ryan at 6,400, but
Keenan at 5,000.
Ooh, what do you think, AJ?
I like Case Keenum this week.
All right, Case Keenum at 5,000. It is all right. Running backs. What top running back do we want?
Kamara, dude. Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
this week?
Yeah, Kamara. I agree with Kamara. What do you think, AJ?
Le'Veon Bell.
Dude, Ingram, dude. Just get all 3 of them. Fuck it.
All right, we're going Ingram, Le'Veon Bell, Kamara.
You can make it work, dude. Especially with that shitty defense pick.
I like them. I like that we're fading Malcolm Brown.
Yeah, sure, whatever. I'm fine
Who?
with fading him.
Who's that? I don't even know who that is, dude.
God damn it, Tony. But wide receivers, we're left with like nobody if we do that.
Don't lie to me.
Pick a tight end.
Okay, tight end. I'm going to.
Disley or Hooper. I feel like.
I'd go Disley. Yeah, I'll go Disley because I hate Austin Hooper as a person.
We know.
Now we're left with literally no money. All right, let's put the
How
Jets
much
D
per
in there.
player?
We got okay. If I put the Jets D in there, we got 5,800 per player.
Oh, dude, we're what? We're golden.
Yeah, that's because the Jets D is
Dude,
literally
we're
1,500.
We're rich. I know.
All right, let's go. Do you like Stephon Diggs? Or we're going Scary Terry 100% at 6,000.
Put Stephon Diggs. You guys are both way too confident to not put Diggs in there. Put your money where your mouth is.
All right, and lastly we got 5,700.
How much do we have left now?
If we go Terry McLaurin and Stephon, we have 5,700 left, and we could grab Calvin Ridley, Robert Woods, Michael Gallup, Snead, DJ Chark.
Gallup.
Who's
Easy.
But who's our starting quarterback?
Case Keenum.
Case Keenum with the McLaurin staff.
Yeah.
Well, why would it's weird to get the Jets D and then pick up Gallup?
Not if Dak throws in. I mean, last week Green Bay D had a great game, and
You know what?
Gallup
Let's go with Deshaun Jackson.
the guy who's out against the Vikings.
What about Ridley, man?
I like Ridley.
You like Ridley more than Woods this week?
That's the two I'm between. So I do one vote for each, so you guys could tie break. Oh, dude, DJ Chark's there.
Yeah. Do you
Against Lattimore?
What do you mean against Lattimore? Like Lattimore's a good corner.
Imagine thinking he's good.
Are you kidding me?
We're gonna trigger AJ.
I look at that green 27 and I'm saying, are you kidding me?
The green 27. Lattimore had one good week last week. He played well. I'll give him that. He played well last week, but
against who?
Against Mike Evans, who caught
okay.
no balls.
No balls, but Chris Godwin went ham.
I don't know. The problem is every time I really watch Lattimore, it's against the Vikings, and Thielen and Diggs make him look like a fucking
it's
idiot.
A Ridley leak. It's definitely a Ridley leak. I'm making this up as I go, but it's a.
You like Ridley? Ridley? You guys both like Ridley. We'll go with it. All right. Our $1 2.5K single entry. It's done.
Damn! What a fucking lineup.
All right.
On the spot.
We're gonna.
We have to split this 3 ways.
All right.
This is a millionaire maker fucking lineup right here.
Should have put it in. Oh well. Let's do a casual $1 double up just to play a less risk. Oh no! I accidentally bulk entered. No! I gotta go change the lineup.
Oh my god.
Let's edit this. Okay. So for a double up, I don't know. This lineup's not bad for a double up because of the top end running backs.
Yeah.
But I kind of feel more comfortable going with like a Matt Ryan at QB.
What do you think? Case Keenum's gonna get benched with the new head coach?
I don't think he's gonna get benched. No. Oh, sorry guys.
He could literally hand the ball off to the linebacker, and I don't think he would get benched this week.
So would you just would you play the same lineup in a double up? AJ?
Yeah, I think this is a double up lineup more than anything.
All right, I'll just keep it.
Do it, man.
All right. I'm not splitting the $1 double up though. Sorry guys.
I want 56 cents.
No.
Oh, dude. I want my 33 cents, and I'm gonna collect it.
All right. Let's read off the inactives for this week. Let's go through, see the people of note. We got the Bengals, Ravens, On the Bengals side, they're missing their entire offensive line and Carlos Dunlap on the defensive side. AJ Green is still out. Shout out to Kramer wherever the fuck you are. Ravens, as we said, Hollywood Brown is out. Jimmy Smith is out. Anthony Aver is out. So start up your Tyler Boyd, right? I think Tyler
Yes.
Boyd, John Ross have good
Tyler
weeks.
Tyler Boyd's an every week play.
No, for sure. I'm talking more of maybe throw him in there in a DFS play.
Yeah, he's definitely great value at 6,000 in DFS. Like,
There's so many.
sheesh.
The one thing that's funny is it's hard to make one lineup this week because there's like 8 different wide receivers I love, all priced at 6,000.
Well, yeah, is that funny to you?
Yeah, it's hilarious. All right, Saints Jaguars. Drew Brees is still out. Traquan's out. Other than that, nothing of note on the Jaguars side. That Jalen Ramsey kid, I don't know who he is, but they're saying he's a big deal. He's out, and that's pretty much it. So not too many injuries. The Texans, Kenny Stills is still out, so Will Fuller is going to get 30 targets. The Chiefs, Chris Jones is out. Eric Fisher is out. Sammy Watkins is out. Mahomes is probably going to have to scramble a little bit more with that Eric Fisher play. I don't know. Has Eric Fisher been out for a couple weeks now? Anyone know? All right.
I don't pay attention.
To offensive lines? Okay.
Great.
fantasy.
Score me fantasy points. I don't care.
Washington, Vernon Davis is out, and Colt McCoy is out. So the backup is, unfortunately, that one guy, Dwayne, the interception Haskins. Look at the Dolphins side. Xavier Howard is out. We've been saying it all day. Terry McLaurin basically is going to be going up against AFL corners. Then in the Eagles-Vikings game, we are looking at Deshaun Jackson's out. Ronald Darby's out. Avonte Maddox is out. Sharif Miller is out. Timmy Jurgen is out. They are not having a great time on the defensive side. So this is, especially in the secondary, Kirk Cousins needs to come through. The only person out of note for the Vikings is Josh Klein, the starting right guard. His replacement has been playing okay. It'll be interesting to see what happens, though. So there you go. Those are the inactives. Not too many morning games this week. It wasn't like last week where we had one afternoon game and 10 morning games. Shout out to the NFL scheduler.
Yeah, I hope he got fired for that.
I completely agree. All right.
Like, how many people do you think had to like go through that and like and none of them realized that like, hey, dude, you got 10 games in the morning and 2 games. In that
The guy, he just hates, what's his name? The guy in the red zone, Anthony, or
Siciliano.
yeah, dude, he just hates Siciliano. He's like, screw this guy. He's gonna have to deal with 10 fucking games at once. Because the red zone.
I like Hansen. I watch Hansen Red Zone, by the way.
I don't know. I like Siciliano, but the
They're
fucking
both good. I mean, I don't think.
yeah, they both actually do a good job. But the thing was, there was constantly 4 games on, and I couldn't even fucking see even with my
it's
huge
stupid.
TV.
Like, imagine going to like Buffalo Wild Wings, like the game, and you're just like, why is there so many games? Like, there's not even enough screens here to play all the games that are on.
100%. They had to put on iPads and like hang them from the ceiling. All right. Well, this was a little bit of a botched week. Maybe we'll finally get our stuff together next week. I'll wake up.
We're scuffed ass shit. So what?
All my midterms will be done, so I can focus on this. Kramer will be back. I think he said he is somewhere actually, right? And he brought his microphone.
No, he's out of town this week.
You gotta be somewhere.
Yeah.
I hope.
Oh, last minute, right before we're wrapping up, Jordan Windsor comes in with a question.
Oh.
14 team half PPR with Penny out. I have to choose between. Wait, is Penny out?
What? Penny's out?
Is that confirmed?
Fuck, dude. Like, your Carson take just sucks now.
I didn't hear anything about that.
Oh wait, I think it just came out. Seahawks
Wow,
inactive.
dude.
Rashad Penny is out because I thought they were
God.
saying it was
That's
projected
your
well.
fucking Carson take, dude. Holy
Holy-
shit.
Yeah, it look horrible now.
Well, you got to reverse that.
You can't take it back. Nope, you can't take it
No,
back.
I'm
No
not.
backs.
I'm not taking it back. I'm not taking it back. It's fine. I don't know why did I skip over them when reading the inactives, or were they not on that list?
I don't
Anyway,
know.
sorry, Jordan. So Penny's out. I have to choose between Marcus Walton, Jamal Williams, or Dontrell Hilliard. Dontrell Hilliard got dropped from the roster, didn't he? No,
I
no, he
I
didn't.
like Mark Walton just because he's the backup, and maybe he falls into the end zone. I don't know.
No.
Like, who else is he gonna pick though?
I don't. You can't
Goodness.
hope that Jamal plays, so I go Dontrell Hilliard. Dontrell Hilliard will get you a few points, right?
I just feel like Mark Walton falls into the end zone. I don't know.
It's not looking good for you. We can say that for
Yeah.
sure. But I would go Hilliard
Flip a coin.
and hope
Flip
he
a coin
breaks
for
the run.
Hilliard and Walton. That would be the big brain move.
Or you know what? If you really like have confidence in Jamal Williams, you could always. You're not going to be missing out much taking a 0, so you could hope he plays. In
He
that
should
pack.
play, right? He got cleared. He got cleared.
He got cleared. He did, and we know how not Adam Gase, but Matt LaFleur is, where he refuses to play his best running back.
Yeah. So somehow he still wants to hand the ball off to Derrick Henry, even though he's not on the team anymore.
All right. Thank you for your question, Jordan, and we're sorry for your loss. Jeez, that sucks. Okay. I gotta click on this again. Did I really? Yeah, I skipped over the Seahawks and the Browns. That's hilarious.
That's crazy though.
Rashard Penny is out. On the Browns side, Greedy Williams, Denzel Ward are still out, and Austin Corbett is still out. So, the Seahawks can pass the ball
Honestly,
as much as they want.
I'm regretting picking the Browns to come back this week, but whatever.
Don't regret it. Don't regret it.
I can't undo what I've done, so
No, no one's ever backtracked. You can't make that mistake. All right, any closing thoughts before I go make a last minute $10 double up DraftKings lineup?
You're a degenerate, and I love it.
That's a beautiful closing thought. You, Tony?
yeah.
Actually, I don't
agree,
know if
you're
you should have
degenerate.
a closing
Nope.
thought. All right.
Whatever you just believe in yourself, guys. There you go.
All right, yeah, believe in
That's it.
yourself. Sick. All right.
It's cute.
We'll see you guys next week. Enjoy. The Fantasy Boys recap is literally being uploaded as we speak, but obviously since I'm live streaming, it got paused. So you guys can watch that in between. I don't know, the afternoon games and Sunday Night Football, and then you could look about how AJ and I's takes about who was gonna win are so wrong, and you're like, these idiots. All right.
Nope, I'm always right.
All right. See you guys later.
So you